Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Wrath of the Righteous with me, Reggaeton. Let's rest up.
So, the point of their jokes is that I'm half lizard, half man. Like I have two natures. That's why all the jokes play on words involving the number two. Two-faced, two's company, in two minds. Get it?
Ah, I think I understand. This is what mortals call a double entendre, yes?
I've never seen that dialogue. Alright, let's set out for a Rushalize quest. We'll leave land behind for that. Then again, having both land and a Rushalize sounds pretty potent. Actually, real quick, how much money do I have? And we have stuff to sell. Let's go take care of that real quick. There's a few items I wanted to buy. One was a cloak for my main character, but he's got a pretty good one on now, so I might give it to Sela instead.
We do it my way.
Well, maybe not, because I think it's a bonus to persuasion. And I don't need her persuading people when I've already got my main character taking care of that.
Follow if you dare.
And we'll save this for Woljif along with that. And this I might give to Lan. I think Arsino sells the other half of that.
I'm off.
I mean, this is pretty universally useful. Well, maybe not universally, but fighting Bremorax, already fought the dragon. But there's a fair amount of fire damage in the game. These are better. Because the Oppressor's Gloves are only for intimidating. But the Gloves of the Ambassador will also boost your Intimidate skill, as well as giving you +2 to Charisma, which boosts a Paladin's resistances, his Smite Evil, Mark of Justice. Let's grab that. Celestial Protection was a cloak I was going to get for my main character. Let's go ahead and read these again, just so we're all up to speed. These gloves grant the wearer +5 competence bonus to Knowledge World, a +5 competence bonus to Persuasion skill checks, and a +2 enhancement bonus to Charisma. We'd probably swap this out. I probably won't, but it will open up more options. But actually, right now we don't need this. We still get the +5 bonus to Knowledge World. We already have a +2 enhancement bonus to Charisma, and we already have a +5 competence bonus to Persuasion checks. So we're not going to grab that right now. Celestial Protection. This cloak grants the wearer a +5 resistance bonus on saving throws against demons, and a +5 competence bonus on low religion skill checks. So I'll probably give this to Social instead. I don't think he has a competence bonus on skill checks at all. Because it's essentially a Cloak of Resistance +5 because you mostly fight demons. There are some areas where it won't be useful at all, but for the most part, it's pretty good. Being immune to fire is not bad. I need to make sure that this is applying to his attacks, because sometimes his ranged attacks count as unarmed attacks for certain things, but not everything. So I'll have to verify that. If it doesn't, this is an obvious upgrade. That looks pretty cool, along with this robe.
I do what I must.
Alright, I got a little sidetracked. Let's get out of here. I mean, we could leave Nenio behind. We're not necessarily providing blur and haste. And like 3 castings of heroism, which we don't really need. Yeah, this will be fine. I mean, she has a lot of offensive spells, but I haven't been using them yet. Alright, so Greengates is here. We'll do the Shrine of Sacrilege on the way to Greengates. We can't loop back up and around, I don't think. I mean, while we're right here, let's go and take care of this guy. Perfect. The Crusaders see a tiny but magnificent mountain lake filled with clear and cold water. Even demons couldn't disturb its peace. or chased away by powerful water elementals. This remote site is obviously the source of water power, blessed by spirits of the plane of water. Daily income increased, energy points times 4. Alright, we need to head back up this way. Oh, it's gonna be a dead end anyway. Where does this go? Probably over to here. Alright. As we were. Alright, this must be Woljev. I can't think of another random encounter this way. So if we see a bunch of traps. I can still fight. Quick, tie him up. It's the Crusaders. The Crusaders are here. The Crescent of the Abyss must be informed. I was mistaken. Not the trap one yet.
Into the fray!
Oh, see, doesn't have an armor on.
Beyond redemption!
I saw that earlier and I forgot to fix it.
You crossed the wrong mountain. You won't survive me. Your performance is lacking. You are lacking.
Yeah, that is the first stage to recovering Woljev. Who I think is the best,
I'm gone.
or has the most multi-class potential out of all your companions. I like multi-classing him into classes, the one that fit him thematically, but also tie into my main character and the roleplay that character's kind of going for. Because Woljev strikes me as a little bit younger and impressionable. It's like, I like to think that he's inspired by my main character to progress into whatever class I choose. So right now he's going Sword Saint. I think we'll end up going Eldritch Knight after that. I don't know if that's a good multi-classing pair or not, but we'll find out together. As my Paladin, standing stalwartly on the front line against hordes of demons, I think would inspire Woljev to pick a more martial or martially inclined class.
Something.
Like the Eldritch Knight.
We do it my way.
He'll achieve his knighthood thanks to my Paladin. And like for the Trickster, I don't think I did, but for the Trickster I think going Arcane Trickster would be fitting. And say for a Lich playthrough going what's it called? That new Shadowcaster class. It's the new wizard subclass. The only problem with going from Sword Saint into Eldritch Knight is I'm wasting his heavy armor wearing potential. And I do think Woljev, or any Tiefling really, looks really cool in heavy armor. Alright, the Shrine of Sacrilege. A stench of fresh blood and ancient evil emanates from the cave under the mountain. The path that leads here is splashed with blood of the many victims that have been dragged here. At night, one can hear a hoarse voice offering blasphemous prayers to powers unknown. How do they know a horse is talking? The very sound of the language the prayers are the very sound of the language the prayers are recited in is an insult to the skies. Lost my train of thought in the middle of that sentence.
It's time to act!
I think this is the giant area, which means there are swarms afoot.
Inimosi travisi. Magritio, Turino. Inimosi travisi. Aporane sentes. Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana.
My
There we go.
will
That looks
is
a little better.
resolute.
Overrun.
Yeah, so I had no idea I could use Shifter's Fury while he was in his major aspect,
The goddess protects us.
but seemingly I can.
Ona Adayan. Overrun Sentes. Overrun Sentes. Overrun Sentes. Overrun Sentes. Inimosi Travisi. Matricium Durino. Amrata Gratio. Ona Adayanam. Ona Adayanam. Ona Adayanam. Ona Adayanam. Ona Adayanam. Stagioni Savitur. Stagioni Savitur. Stagioni Savitur. Stagioni Savitur. Ona Adayanam. Inimosi Travisi. Ona Adayanam. Ona Adayanam.
Please, allow me.
Oh, I didn't realize. I think I read that thing thoroughly. It's like Bottle Strike for range attacks. I may never use that. That's alright. We tend to have more feats than I need for range characters anyway, so that'll be alright.
Are we in trouble yet?
Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi.
I'm all ears.
Oh, this might just be the Wolf Cave.
Do not fear.
Prepare
Do not
yourself.
waver.
Strike! I'm off.
I don't remember the loot you find here. Good job,
Be
Lan.
gone, fiend!
Yet another option.
Good job, Lan.
I do what I must.
Can't hide from me. Uh-huh.
The inheritor.
Death to heretics, glory to the great titans.
Light. Take you.
Desna,
Alright.
guide my hand.
In you go, buddy.
Fall!
Into the fray.
Make your peace.
I will bring down the divine wrath!
The inheritor. Guide my blade.
I'm gone.
I'm prepared.
I will help where I can.
Yeah, so I think that's why I misread
I will prove my worth.
Focus Shot. So the as a standard action should have given it away, but it doesn't say at your highest
No reason to pause.
highest base attack bonus, like Vital Strike does.
We do it my way.
Oops. Oh, there's a shield over here too.
I am never wrong. We should move.
The world has suffered enough.
You
Can't
should
hide
have
from me.
run! Follow if you dare.
Meditate on your mistakes. Might make you feel better.
Endure this! We won't fall here. I swear it.
I will resist!
Hey, Bismuth, why don't you chill out for a second, buddy? There are traps afoot.
Make every strike count.
The struggles never cease. I've embarrassed myself. I'm glad I was useful to you. I finished here. Is there more?
I'm
This is the cave. There's a bridge over here. There's a
Finished here. Is there
is it
more?
a short sword that we
I
find
do
here?
what I
Some sort of
must.
sword, if I'm not mistaken.
Prepare yourself.
Is this a mock
Desna,
fight?
guide my hand.
No mercy for the wicked.
There's something here. I'm gone.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
A bright future awaits
To
us.
battle, my friends!
There he is. Gormandizer. Have them dive on this guy.
Make your peace.
Eternal Rose, I call upon you! You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Alright, time for you to run away, buddy.
This is not my time.
You won't survive me.
Yeah, they're not quite thinking enough to dive into the back line like that with the mini-boss waiting for him. Let's cut, that's what it is. This +3 shock short sword bypasses any type of damage reduction. Usually have Woljif use that for a fair bit. We got our collection of tiles for one of Denio's puzzles. Well, the Storyteller's puzzles? Some demon blood for a relic.
Aha!
And magic essence for a relic.
We do it.
It's a pretty lucrative area. Let's grab all this loot on our way out.
Always be ready for
Yeah,
the
these
worst.
feats like is it Focus Strike on Olbrig and
You called?
Focus Shot. Oh no, maybe it's the equivalent of Focus
Straight
Strike.
for my path.
But anyway, just gonna show even someone that has a lot of experience with the game can still make mistakes with the feats. But I'm gonna live with it, because I'm playing on core, and by default I shouldn't be able to respec because of that. When the game first came out, you could respec on core. I don't remember if the description said you could or couldn't, but they did patch it out so that you couldn't. Alright, if all goes well here, we shouldn't have to fight anyway.
Let me help.
We're going to heal up just to be safe. I think one of the options is a persuasion check. So, better safe than sorry. But I'm going to call it here before we go this way, because there's a fair bit of dialogue we have to get through. So we can knock out Woljif's, or start Woljif's quest, and continue towards Arushalize. That'd be good to have Woljif back in the party, so I don't need Nenio, and we have someone that can pick locks without Sela having to unequip and re-equip her armor every time. Which I guess that makes having Woljif go Sword Saint is more beneficial, because they added that heavy armor penalty. So now I don't have to keep taking his armor off and putting it back on. But we do need to find a robe or something for him. Yeah, I think we'll do up to level 10 in Sword Saint for him, and then after that, it'll be Eldritch Knight for the next 10 levels. But we'll see. I may change my mind. But either way, for now, thanks for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next one.